Hello. I'm not sure as to how well this is going to go tonight. It turns out that I made a mistake, and I wasn't aware that I had accidentally set this to Sunday instead of Saturday. But I usually stream on Saturday, so I've tried to fix it and get it started today. So, I'm going to try and do Plantera and hopefully Golem and try and push as far as I can tonight. Unfortunately, I have my cat in my arms at the moment, so this is going to be a minute or two until she decides that she wants to leave. So 1 second. I'm trying to give her the option to just kind of tackle peace on out. Because if I don't hold her when she's on my lap, she'll quickly decide to leave. Hey folks. Hey Dylan. And hey Timmy, Ari, and Romanian Bucky. I do apologize. I accidentally set it for Sunday instead of Saturday, although I usually stream on Saturday, so I didn't catch the error until right before I would have streamed. So I do apologize if folks had other plans or such, and I completely understand if folks do other things or so forth, or can't make it tonight. So I do apologize for all the entire thing. Hey Reagan. So my cat is in my lap at the moment. She usually doesn't like me holding her for very long. So I will have everything back in a moment. And then I'll be able to focus on Plantera. So I have set up everything to be able to do Plantera. I might have to switch from the Stormbow though, because otherwise that honey thing is going to intervene. So. My cat is still in my lap, and I'm a little surprised. Come on, kitty. You normally hate being in my lap. Yeah, she's not willing to move at the moment. Alright, so what I'm gonna have to do is chat is going to be a little bit more difficult to read. Luna, the moth. I assume that she is well. And then as soon as my cat moves, I'll be ready to do Plantera. I've made an arena, so I'm otherwise set. And I have made as many things. I made a teleporter to get down here. I've also made a teleporter to be able to get to the temple, because it took forever to find it. It was very deep in the jungle. This required some pretty major teleporters to be able to get down there. Like, I was surprised it was this deep. And she's still in my lap. I am surprised. Normally if I don't hold her, she is not really interested in staying in my lap. But I think lately she's been mewing for a lot more attention. Oh, goodness. That was unintentional for sure. So I do apologize. I can't. With her on my lap, I don't want to just simply be like, alright, kitty, you gotta go now. Alright. So, I'm gonna get this underway in just a moment. Oh, goodness. Get out of there. All you skeleton archers. I have a Plantera bulb right here. And we're gonna get this underway. Alright, so this is going to be interesting because I haven't done Plantera in Master Mode. Alright, where are you? Okay, so you're down in the southwest. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, so it spits seeds. It's been a while since I did Plantera, as you can probably tell. Actually, I'm doing pretty good damage overall. I'm a little surprised. Although I'm not at the next phase, so that's when things get real. Oh, things just got real. Oh, come on. Oh crap, that's good. That's bad. Alright, so it gets real at phase 2. That is a learning experience for sure. Hey, kitty. Yeah, thank you for the F. Alright, let's see. So, one moment and then I'll be able to find another Plantera bulb. I am really surprised that she's staying in my lap this long. She normally hates being in my lap. Actually, what I need to do is grab the ammo box as well. And then switch it back over to this for the interim. Alright, so I gotta do a better job of finding... dodging all the stuff in the second phase. I thought this was on. Okay, I didn't have it on. That was supposed to be making hearts the entire time. So, learning experience. I think if I just drop down and loop around, then I'll be a lot better with doing the second phase. Okay, where did I have another Plantera bulb? Because there were a bunch of them in this area. Oh goodness. Get out of there. So I hope everyone's doing well tonight. It's going to be periodically that I'm going to have to pause and check chat because my cat is pretty much perched on my lap and I can't really move unless I pull my tablet close to me. Yeah, the repeater's actually really good. I got the Terra Blade from doing solar eclipses. I actually had like 3 solar eclipses occur and ended up with a few broken hero blades. Okay. And I think that the Holy Arrows are going to help a little bit more than the Mega Sharks, which is why I'm trying to use the Repeater instead, because the Stormbow is just in a bad position being underground. Alright, one thing I needed to check, and I need to set my spawn point there, so that way once I activate Plantera, I can just go back. So there's a couple of things I've tried to prepare as much as possible for this, and also to try and be able to get to Golem pretty easily. I've also got a bunch of truffle worms. I think Duke Fishron's going to be a lot harder for me, though. Okay, so that's what it was. I marked this area as a Plantera be here. Alright, she's starting to get up. Good, now I can actually move. Yeah, I'll probably do Ichor arrows next time, if I am unsuccessful. Yes, the Terra Toilet. I noticed that. If I get another broken hero blade, I will definitely try to get a Terra Toilet at some point. Alright, let's get this rolling. Or rather, let's get ready to die again. It's just ominously waiting for Plantera to show up. Oh yeah, that's right. Shoot seeds. I need to actually dodge the seeds. Oh. Try to go in for some honey. There's like none of that Winnie the Pooh stuff. Oh, now things got real. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, so I haven't got quite the strategy for dodging it in the second phase down. Hey, Toysco. I kind of just started. I'm learning Plantera. Emphasis on learning. Because I actually haven't done this on Master, so there's a lot of things to get better at. Yeah, that probably is a good point. Because it seems like if I had it more to the sides, I could actually go further over before I had to drop down. So let's find some wood. And then... actually, I can put stuff in there. Oh, cool. I didn't realize I had a kite. Oh, whatever. That'll be my kite for later. I will try and see how well I can do a Hat in Time DLC. I'm not 100% sure whether I'll do that on Wednesday. I still gotta try and figure out what I'm gonna try and do. Alright, let's see how much I can get clear of this out, and then if I have that go all the way over there, I should be fine. At least I think I should be fine. Emphasis on should. Oh, I'm gonna have to extend that. I was trying out wiring stuff for the first time, and came up with the idea of just using that as a... hopefully this will help me survive a little bit longer. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out as I would have hoped. Hey, Noelle. Yeah, Empress is something that I haven't tried yet, so I'm not sure as to how well I'll do Empress. Like, I'll be happy if I get Plantera and Golem tonight. Because I am a little bit also worried about how well I'll be able to do things like, starting the endgame stuff. Because I know that I'm going to mess up quite a bit there as well. Alright, so let's move this over a bit. And then we can get this all underway. Remake everything, and then we can try Plantera again. So apologies for any delays. This is a learning experience. Like, I'm still trying to get used to a lot of stuff in Master Mode. I can sympathize. It's been a kind of tiring day myself. Oh, thanks. I'm just glad that it kind of worked out. I didn't know how well things worked with, like, the timers and so forth. And I was mostly trying to make sure that at least the teleporters worked, because I didn't want to have to make multiple trips down here when murder hornets are already so annoying. I did make sure that I farmed some of the extra... I farmed the mech bosses so I could make hallowed armor, as that set bonus is really good. It gives immunity every 30 seconds, effectively, when you make an attack. Which certainly helps someone like myself who's learning a lot of the stuff. Okay, which one was that? Spiked Jungle Slime banner. I don't think I need that one. Alright, let's try and get a few things. I am reasonably happy with the stuff that I do have, though. Probably a lot of these things I got. Oh, I had a campfire go out. Alright, let's fix this up a bit, and then we can do the wiring. And then be ready to go again with Plantera. One thing I've disliked about the underground jungle is the sheer amount of spawns. Like, I think I put down peace candles. Yeah, I put peace candles everywhere, and they're still spawning like crazy. It's like, come on, just give me a break here. Just murder hornets as you try to build. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Ender. Glad you could make it. A bucket of honey with bubble blocks? I'm not actually familiar with bucket blocks, but I mean, I can try that. Is it the party girl that does bubble blocks? Because I saw that she had, like, some bubble maker. I just never actually did anything with her. I suppose that's one thing to experiment with. Let's try and get this broken down a bit. If I can have that over here, the water. And just kind of like trap it over here. And then just do this. Cool. Then I will go to the party girl and see what I can do to set that up, because that definitely would make it a lot easier than with how it is right now. Oh, get away. These guys hit for a lot. And ironically, when trying to farm the mech bosses, the destroyer was the hardest one. I expected the twins to be harder. Alright, so I need to get some wiring. And then I need to go find the party girl. Who I think is over in the forest. Yeah. Okay. Silly balloons. Party center. Bubble machine. Perfect. try and see how that goes. Wait, wrong thing. Well, I'm trying not to tweak anything in that sense. Anything that changes difficulty is just kind of like, nope, not doing it, sorry. Hey Amir, I've died to Plantera twice. I'm readjusting my arena and fixing things as per people's suggestion stuff. Be gone, murder hornets. Okay, so is it spawning it? Good, it's working. That's the important thing. Aw. Hey. She has been extra needy as of late. Wait, the bubble block? Wait. I had a bubble machine that she sold, but I didn't know that she sold the actual blocks themselves. Like, I can see that they're making bubbles there. Yeah. There is a lot that you can miss in this game. Just in so many different things that can be done. So wait a sec, is there another item that I was supposed to get with the party girl to be able to make bubble blocks, or... You can tell that I have a peace candle active all over the place. Let's go back and... Yeah. I learned that it was not ideal because she was getting me in the second phase. Alright. Bubble. Okay. Bubble. I'll just grab a bunch of bubbles. Here, you can have this lead ore. Okay, perfect. Alright, great. So I can just remake all of that. And test it all out. Wait, which thing did you get? Ah, okay. Hey. Oh. I'm putting her back in my arms because she kind of liked that earlier. Alright, so just a minute or two for cat aggro, because I think she wanted to be pulled up in my lap. The thing is, she doesn't actually get into my lap, but if I pick her up and put her in my lap, then she started to get more accepting of it. So, apologies. She's just getting some attention. But yeah, she's been kind of weird like that. Because she absolutely refuses to just get into my lap and get the attention that I'll give her if I put her in my lap. So she's kind of difficult in that regard. Aww. Like, she seems to be enjoying being in my lap at the moment. And is just, like, all eagerly taking the attention. But I don't know if this has just been a thing where she's just been desiring more attention lately. Or if it's just like a kind of minor change. So I do apologize for the pausing of that. I will be able to focus in another minute or two. Yeah, my apologies, Toysko and others. As yeah, G-Man, it was actually supposed to be tonight. I just picked the wrong day. I mistook the 21st for being Saturday. I do apologize for that delay. That was not my intention, and then when I realized what I did, I figured that most folks noticed I streamed on Saturdays and I hadn't announced a change. So it was better to stick with what I usually did instead of switching it up. But I do apologize if that's anything that negatively impacted plans or anything, and if people have other things, I completely understand. Alright, so I'm letting my cat just kind of... I'm not holding on to her now. So she can just kind of... If she doesn't want to stay in my lap, she can move on. Alright. Let's remove this. And then I'll try with bubbles. Oh. Like, it's actually kind of surprising that usually the moment I let go of her, she's had enough of being in my lap. And right now she's just kind of like staying there. Desperate for attention. Alright, this isn't going to end well because I've got to have that honey... Oh, here. This place is so very calm with a peace candle. Alright, so one moment and I will be able to readjust this. Oh, that's going to destroy that. Okay. This back here. It's just fun watching this slow fall of honey. Alright, she's now out of my lap again. I don't know for how long. And I do apologize for the hold-ups with that. Tonight has not been ideal in many respects. But I'm hoping that I can get this underway in just a moment. Oh, it doesn't? Those peace candles don't work in the jungle? I thought they did. That's why I was placing them there. Alright. Like, if they didn't work in the jungle, then a little disappointed that I spent the time for it. It's like, I just wanted to try and get a few things. Of course, this is not exactly the best setup. It's just me trying to do this while I'm being attacked by all sorts of critters. So I can just place the bubble, put honey in it, and then I'll just be able to move through it. At least that's what I'm assuming. See, that's a perfect bubble. You can't even tell that that's not... that there's any problems with that. Alright, Operation Honey. Oh, put a hole in the middle. Okay. I didn't realize... This is the first time playing with bubbles. Okay, that actually is pretty nice. Oh, cool. That is very nice. This is one of those the more you know kind of things. Well, thank you for the for mentioning that. If I had more time, I would make that a lot nicer. As perfect as it is. But sadly, I want to at least try with what I've got. Let's look for Plantera. As they're hiding around somewhere, and they need to die. Because Plantera cheated on their taxes. Yeah. Oh, okay, just above the platforms. Hi, Mr. Keshery. You may have arrived to see me die to Plantera again, Mr. Keshery. As I'm already up to 2 deaths, I am not very good at dodging in phase 2. But we shall see. Hopefully at some point I'll get it right. And then I can go die to Golem. Is there one in here? I completely forget where I've had them. Because I know I marked some of them out. Because I knew I'd be coming back. Oh, crap. Curse you, tortoise. I will have my vengeance, tortoise. That's not the tortoise I wanted revenge on, but it's a start. That was like their family. And that tortoise had committed genocide, so it deserved to die. Alright, there you are. Vengeance. Oh, and hey, a Plantera bulb. Perfect. Alright, so... put some stuff up so that I can also... There we go. Alright. It's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can do better this time. I'm still totally not used to dashing. Oh, phase 2, here we go. Oh, come on. Ah, crap. As soon as it got to me, I was not in a good spot. A Hollow Knight stream? I've considered doing another Hollow Knight stream. I just need to actually find something that would be fun to stream. Like, I'll probably put that to a vote or something. Everyone and everything at least once? Yeah, Plantera was a little bit rougher. But you have to keep in mind, you have to factor in that I'm not very good with Plantera. Or really, with Master Mode. Like, even doing the mech bosses again, between streams, I died to the Destroyer like twice. So you have to factor in me being bad at things. Alright, where's some more stuff hiding? At this point, we're gonna run out of Plantera bulbs. I mean, I'm certainly welcome to any kind of suggestions for streams, whether Hollow Knight or otherwise. So, I mean, I certainly welcome any kind of suggestions that folks have. I can't promise that I will do such, but but feel free to. Okay, don't be difficult, Murder Hornet. Likewise, don't be difficult, Mimic. I really do like the hallowed armor for that invincibility, as it's pretty OP. Like, a 3 or 4? I'm not very confident in my abilities in this game. I've certainly made progress, but that's by a lot of practice and dying, not to mention farming extra stuff here and there. Aha! You thought you could hide Plantera. Plantera is just like, I can't believe this person keeps summoning me over and over. Don't they have better things to do? Well, thank you. However, making houses are slightly easier than... Oh, goodness. Hey, didn't I summon Plantera? I could have sworn that I summoned Plantera. Maybe I got too far away? If so, that is very saddening. Alright, Alright, let's see if we can find a Plantera ball before this runs out. Oh, apologies for the delay there. I thought I was going to be able to get Plantera going. But apparently, not yet. Yeah, I pretty much made as many potions as I could, just under the assumption that it was a buff. Maybe it'll help ever so slightly. Oh, I think I disabled that one. I don't think I've actually explored this area much. Kind of obviously not, because I still have a bunch of wire in here that I never took down. Yeah, I've played Skyrim. I did a lot in the Skyrim. Calamity mode? I mean, I certainly will be willing to try mods. I just don't think I'm ready to do mods just yet. Once I beat Master Mode, then I'll be more agreeable to doing mods. Okay, that's where things ended over there. And I left the jungle. If I still needed life fruit, this would be really nice. But sadly... Aha! Alright. How much am I... Okay, I'm gonna have to rebuff. It's not letting me. I think I have to wait for the buffs to fade before they'll rebuff. We'll know in... There we go. Alright, so this time we'll try and lure Plantera back towards my base, and then... Whatever. Oh crap, that wasn't intended. Okay, so if I do get too far, it does despawn Plantera. So, alright, learning experience. Not exactly in the way that I wanted to learn it. Yeah. Well, at least now I know for sure I need to have Plantera nearby. Okay, so... I think that marked another Plantera ball. Yeah. Alright, so if I make a decent enough walkway down, I can get away from Plantera and make it back to safety of my base. Relative safety of my base, that is. Yeah, I've got chlorophyte armor. I'm using the hallowed armor at the moment just because it allows you to take a hit every 30 seconds without taking damage. And since I am in the process of learning boss fights, I think it's a little bit better to use something that gives me a little more survivability. Alright. So hypothetically, this should give me plenty of room to run back to my base. Of course, plenty of critters to cause trouble. Well, thank you. Andre, Ricardo, thank you for the sub. Okay, we're right there in phase 2. Oh, crap. A little bit cheesy, but whatever. Oh, it's still not gonna work. Curses! Alright. I am gonna have to do a lot better with this, because I am not getting that second phase. I do apologize for having trouble with this. Keep in mind that this is one of those things where I figured at some point in Master Mode it's going to get a lot harder for me to actually do this. So I don't know if I'm going to reach the point where I'm just not able to actually do it without some severe practicing, or whether or not it's going to be something to where I just got to try on my own in between. Like the layer at the bottom or at the top? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Where did I put the wood? Probably need to adjust those bubbles as well. Alright, make some more platforms. And then hopefully do this right. Mega Shark or Chlorophyte Repeater? Yeah, it might be a better idea. Because I should be able to make a Chlorophyte Repeater and reforge it. Alright, I'll make a Chlorophyte Repeater and then do some reforging. Hopefully I'll get a good modifier. Superior. That's really good. Unfortunately, I'm gonna try and get for a better one. See if we can get Unreal. Nope, lazy. Godly. That's pretty good. Let's see, what's Unreal do compared to that? A little bit of speed. Pretty much the same, except that. Alright, let's try for Unreal. There we are. Unreal. Took a while, but we got there eventually. Yeah, because that's right. I think it shot like 3 arrows at once for some pretty high damage. Alright, let's see. Try to fix these bubbles. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that one is a pretty good one. I think I forgot as to how good the Chlorophyte one was in relation to it. Yeah, that's a lot stronger. Well, thank you for pointing that out, because for whatever reason, I must have confused that with a different... I must have confused the Chlorophyte crossbow in terms thinking that it was not as strong as it really was. Now that I think about it, I did use it in the first playthrough for quite a while. Alright, let's see if we can fix these bubbles. Where did I put the bubbles? Probably put them up somewhere in the house. Alright, where did I put them? Not that I'm just gonna... There they are. Good. Otherwise I would just have to buy more. So anyhow, I do apologize that this is taking a little bit longer to get done than I thought it would be. Like, I am a little bit less confident in my ability to get Plantera tonight with how long this is taking. But I will be quite happy if I do get it tonight. Alright, so test this out. Oh crap. Very rude tortoise. Oh, nifty. That does work. In fact, that works a lot better than how that worked previously. Let's see if I can grab these and then fix it. Well, welcome, and hey, Ender. Yeah, I apologize that I am struggling for one of the bosses in the time that you're able to make it. Usually there's plenty of deaths, but I've managed to get through the bosses so far. So I'm hoping that I can do a little bit better. Alright, so if I put some of these up, hopefully that'll be things that I can come to for honey as needed. Okay. Alright, perfect. So that should be sufficient for now. And we'll give it another try and see how it goes. I am not exactly confident, but I am hoping that it will be a little bit more effective. I mean, I could certainly try Subnautica. As well, there's a good possibility that with doing the things like the commentated runs with Hollow Knight, that those were kind of to be able to get more confident with talking while doing a playthrough. So I might simply end up doing playthroughs of games that I just don't necessarily make time to stream. Because I know that there's still quite a bit of stuff with Hollow Knight that I'd like to stream at some point. It's just... it's always a thing of time. Of course, with Terraria going as it is, it might be the case that Saturdays open up and then I can do something like that. So it's really just a question as to how things go. Because, like, if things were to have gone really well with Terraria tonight, then, you know, next week would be trying to do Moonlord. But I have my doubts as to whether I'm going to be all set to do Moonlord for next time. Notwithstanding that I had my problems with Moonlord just doing things normally. Alright. Is there another Plantera bulb? Not in that area. Well, I mean, not necessarily. I could think of content that would be bad content. But, I mean, I understand what you mean. Okay, let's try to get this slime rain to stop, so I'm gonna quickly kill that, kill King Slime, and then have it go away. So I've done solar eclipses, I've done pirate invasions without too much trouble, and I am probably going to try and do the Martian invasion after Golem on my own, just because I remember how awful that went last time, and I'd rather try to learn how to do the flying saucers on my own. So we'll see how it all works out, though. But yeah, if I were to stream more Hollow Knight stuff, was there something that folks wanted to see? Because I know that at some point I want to try and do a cursed playthrough of Room Randomizer. It's just I didn't want to try and like distract from doing Hat in Time or trying to do it with Terraria and such. And at the moment, I really don't want to do a third night of streaming because I'm trying to do other stuff. Hey, Matteo Gallo, thank you for the sub. Like, I've tried to do the third night if I had it to where I wanted to finish up something with Hollow Knight. Oh, that's right! How is your grandfather doing, Noel? Getting over it? I mean, I could. The thing is always more of a matter of time than interest. Like, I don't necessarily mind failing. Alright, let's get King Slime out of the way. There. Let's stop having slime fall from the sky. But, like, it's just simply that I don't know as to how quickly I can do stuff based upon how long it takes to beat a game. Because my estimates on beating something are not necessarily accurate. Wow, that's quite a bit of stuff. Fortunately, I do not need any of it. Well, maybe the slime mask, but I have all the other stuff already. let's try again and get down there and see if I can actually beat Plantera this time. Wonder if I still have something I can see where one of the bulbs are. No, that wasn't it. So I know that with some of them, I had put down a few things to note the presence of it. But nothing particularly major. I don't know how fast Plantera bulbs grow. I had seen quite a few down there, but not an incredible number. No, I have not defeated Plantera. I've died 3 times. I am trying to slowly fix my arena to do better. But there's I'm trying to learn how to do better with Plantera. Duck Life playthrough? I'm not familiar with Duck Life, but I mean, a lot of the games like that I can probably try at some point. It's just a question more of time. Right, I think maybe there was left that I hadn't fully explored. Again, a lot more life fruit than I expected. Oh hey, Dr. Bones. I can get a hat. Yes, the archaeologist hat. Now I can do this in style. And I can say that all this stuff belongs in a museum, finally. Oh, another Plantera bulb right there. Alright. Let's see if I can... No. Don't want to do that. Wait. I can water walk. Why is it... Why won't it let me water walk over? So, I'd have to loop there. It's like gonna be the most interesting sort of run. And then do that, and then I'll eventually be back there. God, this is going to be quite the run from Plantera. Yeah, I'm gonna get Ichor arrows if it doesn't work. In fact, I probably have Ichor arrows made, because I made a lot of stuff there. Yeah, I got plenty of Ichor arrows. Yeah, I'm trying not to get stuck. Unfortunately, there are going to be points to where I'm not as prepared for. So apologies if it is kind of annoying with me being slow at something. As it is not the intention to get behind. Oh, I went the wrong way, I believe. Yeah, I did go the complete wrong way. Alright, let's get rid of that guy. I can just phone home. Yeah, I don't... Oh, well, have a good night, Noelle. I hope they definitely went up, because I prefer not to get stuck. Okay, so this was the route I believe I took. Yeah. So it doesn't take me to the top portion, but to, like, the bottom. Oh, this is going to be an interesting run from Plantera. Alright, here we go. Actually, wait. This is the real Phase 1, trying to outrun Plantera to your arena. And desperately hoping that it works. Really? Wait, I got too far ahead? Can't believe that. Thought I was not getting that far ahead, especially with... I'm a little surprised at that. Like, I was trying to wait up for her. And instead, it just despawns. I'm sorry about that. It was not the intention. Yeah, that's definitely true. I'm wondering how fast the bulbs spawn, because I would have hoped that some had spawned near the arena itself. Because as it's looking, I don't really want to have to try and kite Plantera if she despawns that quickly. Well, Plantera despawned, trying to kite her back to the arena. Apparently I got too far ahead, and I was trying to go slow. But I apparently did not go slow enough for her. Oh, maybe one respawned over this way. Yeah, they definitely speed up for the second phase. Because, like, I could simply, like, skip the time resting out of bed to be able to try and force more respawns. Okay, so there's one. Alright, so where is it in relation to my arena? This little area, let's mine out this. And then let's try and get a full path made. Okay, so that goes that way. Meaning, hopefully, very hopefully, I can do this right. No promises, because I have certainly learned to not trust myself with any of this. Alright, let's get that space cleared out as much as I can. Yeah, those vines are really annoying. Alright, let's get as many of those buffs back here as possible. Then let's get ready to try again. Hopefully, I can kite her to my arena without much trouble. Once more, apologies that it's taken so long to get this. This is much more difficult than I thought it would. Wow, that's quite a lot of hearts. This is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Right, I want this guy going, because I don't want him... Yeah, I mean, I can make this tunnel a little bit better. To try and make it a little quicker to get to the arena. Though ultimately I have to make sure that Plantera is going to take their time to get there. Because otherwise, that's going to be the problem. I just went to rebuff. Nothing particularly special. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so they're on my left. So let's have them... Come on, Plantera. This isn't driving Miss Daisy, Plantera. Apparently it doesn't like comparisons to driving Miss Daisy. Alright, hopefully I can do this right this time. Of course, I don't want to get ahead of myself because this is still phase 1. Alright, here's where it gets real. I feel like this probably needed to be in a bigger arena, because I feel like I'm just not getting enough space. Oh, come on, die, Plantera. Gotcha. Alright, so that was not very well done, but it's done. Thank you very much for all the patience with that, because, goodness, that took far longer than it should have. But, wow, that is much harder than I thought with the switch to master mode. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't imagine I'd be doing the strategy of trying to just use cell phone teleporting, but if it works, I guess then that's gonna be worth it. Alright, so time to get back to the base so that way I can see what I got. Yeah, I beat Plantera, finally. It turns out that using... Oh hey, I got the cyborg. So that's also pretty nice. I'm not sure I got everyone on the first go. Oh, okay, so that's the Plantera seedling for the master one. Alright, treasure bag. We got a pygmy staff, the temple key, of course, and a seedler. Oh, this is like Little Shop of Horror thing. However, I do like the twin eyes. Just like, we see you. See, they're just spinning around, ever so happy. We'll put that there for now. Well, I mean, that was because I was doing teleport trickery. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to fix this, but for now, in order to fix it... That is so terrible, but that's how it's gonna look for now. I have to fix that room. The problem is, I haven't had much reason to fix it. Alright, so now for the temple, which is probably going to be even worse. Zachary, it's from Pillars of Eternity, an RPG game. Alright, so I'm very wary of all the stuff here because I know that everything's gonna hurt much worse. Oh cool, I can at least mine the wooden spikes. Although I really should have remembered that from the dungeon. So this will hopefully not be too dangerous. Oh crap. I'm just trying to survive. Who knew that wooden spikes could be so dangerous? Wait. Oh jeez. Okay, so first things first, let's disable all these traps. One day I will figure out how to do straight lines. There. As the old saying goes, you can't do traps if you don't have wiring to make those traps work. Which, I'm not really sure that's how that works, but whatever. Witch Doctor's house in the temple? Wait. Oh, believe me, if I can die at Golem, I'm pretty sure I will die at Golem. So, I am sorry that I will disappoint. But I am pretty sure I will disappoint. Now, I'm probably going to need a pick saw to be able to grab those traps. Yeah, pick saw for sure. At least this time, it's not going to be like the first time where I just did everything all wrong here. Like this time I can daintily go through, get all the spikes removed, and disable all the traps, instead of just have every trap available to be hit by. Please, I beg you not to die at Golem. I will find a way to die at Golem. Because I will point out, I am not a very good Terraria player. Like, I'll get there and eventually win, but it's gonna take some time. Of which I do apologize for the holdup with getting things done. I assure you, it's not my desire to die over and over. Yeah, but I'm dying in Master Mode. Remember, anyone can do Master Mode. It takes a good bit to survive in Master Mode. I also like how I'm getting the solar tablets when I've already done everything that I really needed with the solar eclipse. Because I think I got my Terra Blade, and I also got a Moonstone from the Vampire. I got the Neptune Shell. So, oh wow, that guy got really fast. So I don't really need to go back and do much of the stuff in... to do much else with a solar eclipse. Unless I want to make the legendary Terra Toilet, which I do want to make. Because if there's a special toilet, you gotta make it. That's like a rule of Terraria. You can look it up, but I don't know where, so don't ask. Oh, I'm pretty sure you'd get past the blue slimes, Toysko. And I'm pretty sure I died to a blue slime when I was low on health. Yes, you gotta have the Terra Toilet. Which, I would point out, my luck with getting additional Broken Hero Swords had been pretty bad. Because otherwise, I would have made a Terra Toilet by now. Man, I am so happy I actually made the grand design this time around. Because this would have been so much harder. So yeah, I'm taking my sweet time doing this because I want to at least make sure I don't get too far ahead of myself and get myself killed unnecessarily. That's why I'm pretty confident I will die to Golem. I don't want to actually, like, intentionally suicide at Golem just to make a self-fulfilling prophecy. I want to actually try and win. I just think that I won't win. Also, I had hoped to do the second tier of the Old One's army, but I found that I could not easily do that, and I probably needed to practice more. So I'm probably going to try and do that on my own time and, like, actually try again in another world. But I did beat the first tier of it, so that one was not terrible. In fact, with the Summoner build, the first tier of Old One's army is actually really easy. Although I did the same thing with Jester Arrows, so it's not like I needed... Oh crap. No, it's on Master Mode and Softcore. If this was on Hardcore, I would have lost my run ages ago. The The floaty blue thing? I'm not sure which floaty blue thing we're talking about. Oh, I don't know what the hive mind is, but I'm gonna go with lots. Plus, the good thing with getting these banners is that I can place them in Golem's room if I get interrupted. Yeah, these spikes aren't up to code, so they have to be removed. I know that the first time I went through here, I triggered every single trap and didn't even realize what I was doing. So I'd like to believe that I actually learned a little, even though I still have much to learn. Oh goodness. Well, I'm pretty sure I would die many, many times. Excuse me. She was like trying to paw at some papers on my desk. I feel like that fairy's trying to say, hey, listen, listen. Which is why it's being ignored. Oh yeah, I have a lot of gold. Making sure that I save that money. Like with my caution, I'm pretty sure I can make it 2 golem without dying, but all bets are off once I actually make it 2 golem. I mean, I think Terraria needs me first before Hyrule. Jeez, those guys just don't know when to quit. Jeez. And then I got this guy right here. Also, there's just this ominous feeling. Oh, jeez. I almost walked right into that trap. Oh, come on. Get away. And those would probably be unpleasant to walk into. Well, apologies if I get quiet for a little bit as well, because the one thing I've learned with Master Mode is if I get super distracted, that's when bad stuff happens and I'll die. And I would prefer not to have that entire thing where I die prematurely. Oh, goodness. And there's just the general worry of being further along in the game. And realizing that so many things can still go wrong. Oh goodness. Get away. Like, come on. Give me a break here. Okay. Very happy for the grand design at this point. This would be a much, much more dangerous place without it. Oh, that looks like the altar. I didn't expect to reach the end so soon. Oh, hey, Ty. Really? Because with the grand design and removing all the traps, would I really need the danger sense potion? Okay, and then just trying to make this place a little more viable for fighting Golem. I did get a bunch of truffle worms, so I can technically do Duke Fishron as well. Again, it's one of those, I'm pretty sure it's not going to end well. Because I remember him being one of those more difficult ones for me. Yeah, I remember last time I had to drop down into Golem's room. So this one's definitely an interesting setup. So just make it easier to set up everything. There, now I can actually see my way around. Perfect. Alright, so I need a few things so I can make this a little more safer. Oh, hey, Arnav. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Aw, where are you? Alright, so I've got 8 tries against Golem. At least at the moment. I get the sneaking suspicion that those guys are going to come in and bother me at the worst possible time. Alright, so I'm going to quickly backtrack so I can get some heart lanterns and everything else. Bubbles and honey. That way, hopefully, I can be fully ready. Okay, so that's where that lizard bear went. I bet that I will probably die to Golem as well. Because I'm telling you, if I can die to Golem, I will find a way. I mean, I'm not going to intentionally try to die to Golem, but I think my track record with bosses pretty much shows that I am not the best person to start out with this. Alright, what else can I put? Because I've got the honey, I've got that. Need some... Where did I put my bonfires? And you know what? I'm going to try and make this easier. Oh wait, traveling merchant. I completely forgot about him. Whatever. Let's see what you got. Already got that. Got it. Magic hat. I got that. Got him. Got him. Okay, cool. I've got everything. Let's make an extra teleporter. And then let's... Wait, where's all the wire? Whatever, I have plenty of wire. Especially because I just disconnected all the traps in the temple. I'm gonna make a teleporter right to Golem's room. That's right, Shroomites available! Thank you for pointing that out, because I completely forgot that I can upgrade to Shroomite now. Alright, this is going to take a bit. But if I do this, it'll make getting through here a lot simpler. Because I can skip about 90% of the temple. So yeah, and then I'll go back and I'll do Shroomites and all that kind of stuff. The way that I said that makes it sound like my character's doing drugs, but if you've seen the number of potions he's hooked on, he's already got more of a problem than one would care to admit. Aw. Where are you? Hey, come here. I guess she's decided to make her presence known. So, alright, well you have a good night, Timmy. Aw, she's doing the thing where she's... Ah. Okay, she wanted to... She came right up to me, so I think she wanted to get some attention by being picked up. Alright, so just a minute or two. I'm not sure as to how... She's definitely wanting more attention tonight. But she's been bribed with lots of food. And water and all the other stuff. So she has everything she wants. I don't know if it's just a night that she wants more attention than usual. So apologies for the delay. If I get Golem tonight, which I'm pretty sure with the amount of time that I've usually streamed, I should, hopefully, then what I'll be doing next time is trying to see if I can get to Moonlord. And I'm not sure as to how well that's going to work. What I may, especially because of how difficult I hear the pillars are on Master Mode, I may use my normal mode character to get me as many Moonlord summoning items as I can, just to be able to, once I do the pillars, be able to just simply retry on Moonlord, because I suspect I am not going to get Moonlord on the first try, and I'm going to try and avoid having to redo the pillars and slow things down. Apologies for this intermission. He just really wants attention. Yeah. I'm avoiding the... I don't want to do the solar pillar more than once. And hey, Junimo. I am currently under cat aggro. She's in my lap, so I'm trying to give her as much attention as possible. She mews quite loudly when I first pick her up and put her in my lap, but then she gets all comfortable. Alright, so I let go, and now she's kind of like, that's enough attention for now. So... Alright, there we are. So I'm trying to get... Wait, I just realized I forgot. I need to get that. So that way I can continue with the wiring. As otherwise I'll have to backtrack and that won't go well. Wait, what kind of zombie survival horror? Because, I mean, other than playing like Resident Evil 3, I haven't really done much in terms of zombie survival horror. Unturned? Oh, okay, well, I'd have to take a look at that, because I'm definitely unfamiliar with it. Oh, jeez. This is a lot more, Alright, so these guys can... As long as I stay above them... Oh, goodness. Of course, it just had to be one of those guys. Because those ones hurt. Like, a lot. And of course, another mimic. Okay. Deposit all that gold before I get killed and lose it. What? Where did all my... Oh. Put my wiring up. Even when I think I've got everything situated, turns out not really. Jeez. Hey, come on. Let's clear this room. I suppose the best thing about these flying snakes is that I can get a banner for them very shortly. Oh, hey, Lihan. Well, I hope you enjoyed your pizza. There we go. We got a flying snake banner, so that should help him. Alright, so time for banners. Yeah, that should make a life a lot easier. If they would kindly stop spawning. Like, seriously. Wait, a dirt wall? That stops them? Like I'm not actually familiar. Oh. They do sound like cats. I mean, wouldn't they still spawn at, like, the edges of the room? And then make their way in? Because I know that spawns usually stop when bosses are coming out. True. Now, once this teleporter's up, then I can definitely put that in. Alright, what blocks do I have? Come on, sure. Alright, mud. Yeah, this one's closed off to you. No entry, thank you. I don't think she was done with all that. Why do I get this sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna touch that while fighting Golem? Alright, so that's more than enough to be able to... Okay, so that did help quite a bit with the spawns. Well, thank you for pointing that out, because there is a lot of stuff like that that I don't really think about. The sacrifice. So I suppose if I'm alone, then I am the sacrifice. No, I'm not actually trying to grind the power cells. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that. What I can do is put it on this way, so that way it'll be up that, like that. And then, where is the mud? So that way, hopefully I am not foolish enough to step on the teleporter, despawn Golem, and make life ever so much harder for me. Hey, kitty. Aw. She's all... Hey. 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 No, that's not the way I wanted to do that. Okay. Oh, goodness. Just trying to have my cat get all the attention she wants. Hey. And instead... Come on. I'm not sure if she just was a little saddened by the thing of me not picking her up like she would normally be. Okay, so there's a few things I'm going to set up as well. So, apologies for the delay with it because of cat aggro and so forth. I'm gonna make a few peace candles, not that they're gonna really help much. I don't know, she's been wanting attention a little more. And for the most part, she still seems pretty happy, but can't really ever really tell too much with cats because they are very finicky creatures. Alright, so I said I wanted peace candles. Pretty sure I have 2 tables. Yep, 2 tables right there. I doubt that this is going to meaningfully impact the amount of spawns. But even if it impacts it just a little, I'll be happy. Wait, wrong thing. that certainly helped quiet things down a little. Yeah, there were way too many critters in there to be able to... That I was just hoping that I could get the spawn rate down a little bit. I mean, anything that lowers it just a tad to be able to be safer is going to be awesome in my book. Alright, so probably going to use the Ichor arrows with Golem and hope that it works well. Like, I'm pretty sure the first time is going to be just utter death. I actually slept in today, so I have it to where I'm at least kind of well off. Okay, so do I have everything I need? I need that. With the sneak and suspicion, I probably want that. Alright. Actually, wait, did I? I must have put up the solar tablets. Totally did. Really? A solar eclipse? Now? Well, whatever. I'm first doing all the stuff down here. Alright, here we go. Wait, why is a Medusa in here? Dang it, Medusa! What the? Why am I suddenly swarmed by Medusas? Like, there was not a single Medusa there, and now I have nothing but Medusas. Ah, crap. Oh, thank you for pointing out. I forgot the Shroomite armor, because, yeah, I should be getting the Shroomite armor. Oh, goodness. This is going to be annoying. I don't even need anything from this. Okay, let's quickly move and hope that we don't have anything come and get it. Oh, goodness. So much for quickly move. Yeah, I'll put a platform above Golem as well. Those moths don't mess around. Like everything else, I can keep out. And keep out pretty decently. But alas, not those. Yeah, definite F for the moth. Oh hey, they've got the Jason Voorhees guy. Alright, Shroomite legs. Shroomite breastplate. We're gonna need the arrows. Alright, put our Shroomite up, and then we can get back down to business. At least before another moth comes and attacks. Alright, so I did bring platforms, I hope. I mean, I brought wood, so that's like the next best thing. Get this back on because that makes it so much faster. Alright, there we go. Alright, well you have a good night, Toysco. Yeah, that would be a whole lot better. No, I just reset the... I reset the router long ago, and that's helped ever since. Alright, so... Ooh, a demonic Uzi. Alright, time to try this again. Hopefully this time this goes a little bit better. Oh, really? Come on. Come on. Gotta dodge better. Oh, crap. Sure enough, I managed to do it. Alright. I'm going to fix that in an easier way. Jeez. If I could mess up, it's definitely gonna happen. But there is a very simple solution to that. Just make a trap door, keep it closed, and then it's not going to cause problems. At least after I fix that. There. Alright, there we go. That will stop that. I mean, it could also take out the pressure plate. But I can just move this up here, put the peace candle up, and then that'll keep that from being a problem, nonetheless. I did a lot of the angler quests back at that time. Because I wanted to try the fishing and see how it went. Alright. Really? I'm just bad at dodging these lasers. This is not going to end well. Yep. It's close, though, so hopefully I can do better on the next one. Nah, not third time, but maybe fourth time. Is maybe one other thing I could add. At least once the eclipse is over. Alright, well you have a good night, Sniper. Alright, so if I can boost the time... No, you can't sleep during the event. That is very unfortunate. Alright, so I'm gonna try and have time pass so I can grab a bass statue for just a slight bit more defense. That probably is not even going to be another hit. But I'm gonna see if that helps even the slightest bit. I am terrible at dodging those lasers, unfortunately. Also, 1 second, because I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Ugh, friggin' vampires. They just come out of nowhere. Hey, Ari. I should point out, I did not first try Ultimatum Radiance. That one was a lot more tries than this. On the plus side, it was very close last time, so I'm hoping I can do a lot better. But I think it's going to probably be a few more tries before I get it. I mean, it certainly takes a few tries to get Ultimatum. And compared to other modded bosses, it's certainly on the easier side. But considering folks had trouble with Absolute Radiance for a while, it's not something that you just casually do. Alright, so 1 hour of in-game time, and then it'll be all back to normal. Dang, vampires. And serial killers. I'll admit that laugh is kind of funny. I don't think I've killed some of these guys in the solar eclipse, so I don't know if killing Plantera caused new ones to spawn. Oh, okay, so that's what it was. Nailhead. certainly got a lot of health. I'm trying to take it a little more cautiously because those nails hit a little bit harder than I expected. Cool. I've killed one. Alright, best issue, your moral support. Oh, jeez. Alright, with moral support Bass statue, I hope this will bring victory. It probably will not. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Come on. Oh, goodness. Got him. Alright, that was a bit rougher than I thought it would be. So, alright. Good. That I got the pick saw, so that's at least a good thing. Now I can make everything, I can mine everything. I've got a shiny stone, greatly increased life regen. I've got a golem mask, and I got a godly golem fist. Punches with the force of a golem. I want to see how well I can punch with the force of a golem. Come on, come on. Well, thank you, Arana, for the sub. Okay, I admit, punching with the force of a golem is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. It's like a really cool solar eruption that just doesn't go through walls. So, I'm not gonna lie, punching with the force of a golem is a lot of fun. Yeah, Ranger is a lot easier. I mean, yeah, but I already have like 15 platinum, so it's not like it really... that the money has been paying to the nurse is really that big. Because I think most of the time she's charging like 7 or 8 gold at this point. And that's not too terrible. Alright, this looks just as bad. However, Golem. Now, admittedly, I haven't used this Terra Blade at all, so I'm going to put it up for now as I save it for the endgame. Because punching with the force of a golem is too much fun. Alright, Savage Pickaxe, you've served your purpose. I now have a pick saw. We're going to reforge it, just for kicks. See, it's demonic. Now it's legendary. This is the pick saw of legends. Does that actually boost the... Oh, it does give the side boost. I mean, I think it's really just the speed and size that really makes it worth it for a thing, but not actually much else. Oh, come on. Open that chest. I'm probably going to have to farm Golem several times, which I'll do between streams. Because I don't want to hold things up. Let's see, what time is it? It's like 12:30 right now. Oh, goodness. Because I don't want to start the hard mode dungeon. I mean, the hard mode dungeon's what I want to start. I do not want to start the lunar events tonight. Because I will very much regret that. So I'm going to see if I can make it into the dungeon. And not... Wait, I have Ichor arrows. I don't want to do that. And see how bad the dungeon goes. Wait, that's right. The other thing is, I actually do have a biome key. I can get vampire knives. Alright, you have a great night, Reagan. I've used quite a bit of potions. That's right, I technically can do Duke Fishron. I am just a bit leery about doing that. So I'm gonna do the dungeon so I can get prepared for stuff for next time. Oh, goodness. What was I trying to do? I think I'm going to get... I think I'm going to probably make a teleporter from the steampunker's place into the dungeon, so I can just walk by the lunatic cultists. Yeah, the vampire knives are pretty broken. I just never really used them effectively. And because of that, there's plenty of things that could have been done a lot better. But they are very, very good. Alright, where did I put my crimson key? Okay, there it is. Crimson key. Vampire knives. Let's make them a thing.
Alright. Why do I get the feeling that I'm going the wrong way? Because I'm pretty sure the steampunker is after the dungeon, not before it. Yeah. I realized that at the last moment. Oh, crap. And I'll just walk right by you guys. You guys can just keep doing your thing. What? Another? My hatred of solar eclipses knows no bounds. Well, I want vampire knives. I don't want vampires. Oh, crap. That's, like, unfair. Get away from her. I'm going to assume that Grim Reaper just, pieced off and, left them alive very happily. Well, I guess I'm doing a solar eclipse. Well, I suppose I could just go to the dungeon, and then these guys won't be bothering me. The wires let you connect things, so that you could do things like teleportation, traps, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's what it was when I was doing Golem. I really should have moved my heart statue so that I had it to where I could do the hearts during Golem. If I had done that, that probably would have made things a lot easier. You should probably avert your eyes, Ari. Although this moth is probably going to kill me. Oh, because I got one of those. Alright, no moths were harmed in the making of this, this stream, Ari. Because, yeah, a heart statue would have helped a good bit on Golem. Which I'll probably add in when I farm him. So that way I can make it less likely that I'll die stupidly. That Mothron went to a farm upstate where it's going to live a much happier life. See, you can tell that it's gonna have a much happier life. I feel like if I got used to dash a lot sooner, I would have had a much easier time with this game. Yeah, you should still probably avert your eyes, Ari. There's some lunatic going around killing moths. I don't know anything about it, though. It wasn't me. It was my long-lost sibling separated at birth for future plot reasons. Return and add dramatic tension. By forging the legendary Terra toilet. Oh crap. Exactly. Better place. For a good cause. Oh geez, another deadly sphere. Like, those spheres are a little annoying precisely because they have the same kind of thing like a vampire, just flying right into you for incredible amounts of damage. Oh, jeez. One thing of pressing the wrong button. Oh, okay. I mean, I've thrown voodoo dolls into the lava to kill the guides, so I mean, I'm pretty much sure I'm pretty terrible at this point. In many respects. Not only as a player, but just from a moral standpoint. But that's Terraria. Making sure that you feel bad on more than one level. Holy crap, that Jason guy, his knife does ridiculous damage. That's like tortoise level damage. These post-Golem people are certainly making me less happy for all these solar eclipses I'm getting. Oh, I didn't even see the nails go up. Alright, let's see if I can get all my money back. Oh, of course. I got Reapers coming in so that they can just kill my NPCs. crap, get away. God, this takes so long to do. I just want to get back to doing things like dungeons and dying there. Yeah, you gotta ascend with the... You gotta ascend with Gorb. Yeah, it certainly has Tormuz. Just with the sheer amount of deaths that I had on both Golem and Plantera. On the plus side, thanks to much advice from folks, I was able to actually get them. But there's still much more to do. Like, I'm not gonna push on to Lunatic Cultist tonight, just because I don't want to start the pillars before I'm good and ready. So I'm gonna try and do the dungeons instead, the hard mode dungeon instead. Oh goodness. So I do have a key to be able to do the, get the vampire knives. But I'm also just, I don't think I'm ready to start those pillars just yet. Like next week I'll be more keen on doing that. So I fully expect to make some graveyard biomes. Trying to do those. Trying to do the pillars. Oh crap. What hit me? That's the nails again. Get away, vampire. Crap. I jumped right on his knife, like 27 times. Yeah, I got Plantera and Golem. Well, that is actually good to know, because I don't look forward to pillars. Alright, so 3 hours until that thing wears off. How much gold did I lose? Not too much. So let's go to the dungeon. And see what kind of horrors await me here. Because I did make some effort to put down peace candles in here. Not all over the place, but at least for the first parts of the dungeon. Because I know with the stronger enemies here, it's going to wreck me horribly. Oh, that's true. I suppose that they can chase me down here. As for the NPCs, they can fend for themselves. As someone mentioned earlier with doing Golem, one person is the sacrifice, those NPCs are the volunteers. Oh hey, there's the Crimson Chest. Demonic Vampire Knives. I'll take it. Well, that was certainly harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh crap. Vengeful Dead. I can't beat these people just, you know, have a good restful life and not come back as the undead. Oh crap, ninja ghosts. Ninja skeletons. That's right, because I need to farm him for the one thing so I can make Master Ninja gear. And then there's the wizards that do all this, the crazy I'll kill you kind of damage. Oh, crap. Like that. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm living. Oh, crap. Oh, this is gonna take some getting used to survive against these guys. Alright, 1 second and then... Great, now the solar eclipse is done. Now these guys can peace on out. Yeah, I actually did get a... I've actually had a bunch of solar eclipses before I did Plantera, so I actually have a Terra Blade already. Actually, let's try and reforge that to something, to like one of the crazy good ones. Hopefully it's not that expensive. I like how it's, hopefully it's not that expensive. 40 gold. Superior. Come on. I got all this money. Eventually we gotta get something super good. Broken. At least that's... There we are. Godly. Good enough. Only cost me like 2 platinum or so. Okay, so that's melee damage. I don't really have a lot of stuff to boost melee damage, so this may not go as well. Probably. I can't really count at 1 in the morning. But, I mean, I keep making a lot of platinum pretty fast, so I'm not that worried about blowing 2 or 3 or 4 platinum on a reforge. Because most of my stuff has already been reforged to where I want it. They're melee. Since I have ranger gear on, this is not exactly the most ideal thing. But we'll see how it goes. Diecaster, you're not getting me this time. I'm pretty sure other people will, but not this time. Oh, this guy throws bombs. Okay, so there's many things about with this one that I'm gonna have to get used to. Oh god, he's got another paladin. sad thing about the vampire knives and the heal with it is, I mean, it's not like I can really... I'm not going to heal that much with it. To where I feel like that they're not nearly as strong. Oh crap. Overall, compared to other options. Okay, so that paladin just decided he wanted to peace out. Oh no, there he is. So he can throw his little Donkey Kong hammers at me. Oh crap, it's like a sniper. And I've got this guy who's all like, I just want to make your life difficult. Oh goodness. God, none of that Donkey Kong stuff. Oh crap. Jeez. I feel like that's how this is going to be. It's going to be a lot of oh crap moments until I finally start actually having things start to come together. Because I haven't done any of this on Master, so there's still so much that I don't know. Ah, crap. Donkey Kong Hammer got me. That's right, I forgot to put my summons back on. Apologies. I need to actually get the components to make the beetle armor. Which will probably be good to do between the streams. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the beetle armor made by then. I should have probably also used my ballista cane down there. Well, live and learn. So, I mean, I'll definitely be doing the stuff to get that all set up and ready. It's just, right now, I'm kind of more exploring the dungeon and seeing how bad I'm going to have it on Master Mode. Because I don't want to do Lunatic Cultist tonight. I am not ready for the pillars. And until I am, which is like next week, I'm trying to avoid pushing myself into somewhere that's going to be really bad. Yeah, well, I mean, I did use Beetle on normal, just because the defensive abilities. I probably should put on the Hallowed armor as well, just because that 30-second avoid an attack is pretty strong for exploration, at any rate. Oh, crap. Oh, Shadow Beam Staff. Come on, gotta make room. Really? Oh, crap. Gotta make some room. Alright. Silt Block, you gotta go. Ditto for you, Moonglow. I got tons of you. Plenty of cobwebs as well. There we go. There, that works a little bit better. course, now I'm gonna have something like a key brand. Okay, so I need to go down there and see what that is. I don't know what a key brand is, but goodness, it's mine. Wait, why do I have a shackle? I think I did one of the stupid things where I go into the dungeon without actual space. I probably do need to sleep soon. However, I am pretty wide awake. But I kind of want to try and go a little further in the dungeon. Oh hey, I got the monk thing, so I can make my Master Ninja gear. So I mean, I kind of want to explore just a little bit more. If I die like 2 or 3 more times, then that's when I'll call it. And I mean, given this is the dungeon in hard mode on Master, I can't imagine it's going to take too long to get 2 or 3 deaths. Sniped. Right after I got some cream soda, so I'm not really sure if that's like a symbolic thing that if you drink cream soda, you're gonna get sniped. But nonetheless. Alright. Dungeon attempt take 3 or 4? I think I've died 3 times in the dungeon. Maybe 4? All I know is I got Donkey Konged, and I've got sniped, and I think I got 1 or 2 other things from foolish stuff. And then there's like this guy trying to come up right behind me. Shooting skull beams or whatever it is that cool kids do these days. What I probably need to do is set up a teleporter to come up. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. The one thing Bone Lee is vulnerable to is heights to snipe him down. Emotes are your one weakness? There we go. I point out that I'll probably also use hallowed gear next time, because there's that entire thing where it gives you invulnerability to one thing, one attack. And that would help. Like, you can't take ridiculous amounts of sniper damage if they can't hurt you. Oh crap. Stop being so tactical over there, skeleton. This is gonna go poorly as soon as a one guy spawns in. A mage. Aha! Called it. Holy crap, I actually survived against one of them. I am a little bit beyond surprised. Alright, I know what you're gonna do, skeleton. I know you're going to, like, teleport right by me. And then try to ricochet that. See, I saw through you that time. Not necessarily any other time. At least this time. Oh crap, another Bonely. Alright, so that's what the snipers look like. I don't think I actually even really paid attention to what they look like. They got those funny little hats. Which is why they're angry at the world and willing to shoot anyone that causes problems. Alright, well you have a wonderful night, Jason. That's way too many ghosts. Oh, come on. Stop doing ghost stuff. Oh, crap. Alright, one more try in the dungeon. And then once I die, I'm gonna call it quits. Yeah, Master Mode, Hard Mode Dungeon is a little bit crazier. I mean, are these good moths or evil moths? I mean, if they're good moths, then that's a cause that anyone can get behind. Alright, well, you have a good night, Lehan. I don't know, the radiance isn't exactly good. In fact, the radiance cheated on our tax returns. Ah, well, I have a copper short sword. I'll take you on. That's what the Radiance wants you to think. She was cheating on her taxes the entire time. Oh, I'm super cursed. Oh, this is bad. Oh, darn. I gotta watch out for those curses. Yeah, but Luna is a good moth. Yeah, Radiance destroyed all the moths, so she was not a good moth. Alright, so that is a good stopping point for now. By next time, hopefully next Saturday, I'll have finished up all the stuff with farming things and be ready to start the pillars. What I'm going to try and do is with my normal mode character farm as many items to summon Moonlord, because after I do the pillars the first time, I don't want to have to repeat the pillars to do Moonlord. And I don't think anyone really wants to have me have to go through the pillars multiple times just to keep trying at Moonlord and failing. So, I am going to try and make sure that I can tidy up as much as possible. I'm also going to make sure I have the stuff for Empress of Light and Duke Fishron and see about getting those done for next time as well. So, thank you very much for showing up. All the advice with Plantera and Golem. Sorry it took so long to get Plantera done, particularly. But, yeah, the stream is going to be over. So, you guys have a good night. I'll see you hopefully Wednesday or Saturday. And other than that, stay safe, stay healthy. You have a good night.